Alright guys, welcome to Win Bigly in Stocks, the biggest gainer of the week, presented to you by tipsontrading.com. So let's get started. So our biggest gainer of the week so far has been GBT, Global Blood Therapeutics. And Global Blood Therapeutics, we actually took the trade at $16.45, and as you can see, so far it is up over 51.67%. And if you were taking about 100 shares, you would have made $850. So let's look right into it. Let's just look at the chart real quick to get an idea of what we're looking at. Now this is the GBT chart, and as you can see, not much happening, just that it's been in a massive downtrend. Here's the monthly chart real quick. The weekly chart, it's been in a downtrend, but as you can see, the 18 EMA is the line here, the white line that I use for the purposes of trending, for trend. And on the daily chart, according to our algorithm, we started to get a little bit of an idea that this might break out at around February 6th. It popped up on our list for a potential trade that might break out. So I did the analysis, and this was actually in our video from watch list for February 7, 2017. You can look it up on YouTube. That I said that if the price breaks above $16.45, so 40 cents was the 16.4 was the highest price, and if it goes 5 cents above it, then we can look into buying it. So I put a pending limit order right up here, and the next morning on February 7th, as you can see, it went above it and it closed at around 16.8. Well, that's good. The day after that, boom, it was up another 5.3%. The day after that, 11.3%. A fourth day with 9 plus 9%. Then it dropped by about 4.5%. But then it regained by over 9% close. Another 4% close, and today 6.85% close, giving us over 51% movement in the stock value. Buying it at $16.45, and currently it's at $25.13. So our risk was about 75 cents on this stock, and we have made, okay, I'm pretty bad at math, but we have made over, oh wow, we've made over $8.50. So that would be more than 11 times our return on investment. Now let's see, what else did I do to take this trade? So let's just check out what this site is all about, or what GBT Therapeutics is all about. So here we are at the Yahoo Finance page for GBT Therapeutics. We see that its market cap is at $931 million. Announces phase 1 trial. Okay, these are just conversations. Statistics: 52-week high was $28, 52-week low is $12.24. 50-day moving average was $17.18. So it was pretty close to its moving average when we decided to take the trade. Average volume of shares, float 23.96. This is important. If this number is below 50 million, you can anticipate that stock to shoot up a lot. So that's that. We see just nothing fancy here. Profile, just the individuals. It's all right. If biopharmaceutical company engages in development, commercialization of novel therapeutics to treat grievous blood disorders. Interesting. Sure. Now financials. We don't see any revenues coming in. We see research developments. We see expenses. We see net income is in the negatives here for the last 3 years, and as you can see, earnings have been negative each year, 2013, 14, and 15. So none of the numbers are looking great here, by the way. But why would I still take this trade? So getting back to it, really, I hope you guys can see a pattern here that it really doesn't matter. You can have all the fundamental information you need on a stock, but if there is a demand for it, it will increase in value. And maybe tomorrow their phase trials might go really, really well, and this might shoot up from $24 to $100. And that's possible, right? Because this stock began at around $56, and we have ourselves personally witnessed over 50% increase in the value of stock and over 11 times return on our own investment. So that is huge. That's the kind of stocks that we look for. Our risk was bare minimum, was just maybe $75, all right? But we made $850. So that's the thing. A few other key indicators besides the breakout in the price, what I look for, are right here given. I look for CPM on a weekly chart on 52 weeks to be over 2. What that means is that if we'll take a look here for 2016, the lowest it hit was down here at $12.24, and the highest it ever reached in 2016 was up here at over $27.99. That is more than twice the movement in the value of the stock. That means that this stock has potential to double within a year. And as we can see, in just a matter of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 business days, this stock has risen by over 50%. That's what we look for. We look for stocks that have potential to double and have a very low float. That means only a limited amount of shares being traded. If it's less than 50 million and a doubler like this and a breakout, you can expect these stocks to shoot up in no time. And this is not the first time that this has happened with this stock. You can see it happened here, that it went from the low of $12.69 to $18, so almost 40-50%. Over here it went from a low of $12.24 and it went to $22, but then it dropped a little bit and then continued to over $27. So it doubled from April to literally June. In about 2 months, it doubled in value. And as we can see right now, live example in front of us, that in a 8-day period, this has risen over 50%. This is the key. Fundamentals, to me, for the most part, are total crap. You look for where there is a huge demand for that stock and a very low supply, and you keep your risk at bare minimum. We kept our risk at about $15.65, and we bought it at about $16.45, so 80 cents, right? And this has, so more than 10 times our return. Okay, we've gotten on this stock, and that's what I look for. I don't care about the fundamental news. I don't care what phase trial they're in. I look for breakouts and interest in volume and probability for that stock to double within a year with a low float below 50 million. Simple. Our algorithm scans these stocks for us every day, and voila. All right, so this was when BIGLY in stocks, the biggest gainer of the week, in fact probably of the month that we have, and presented to you by tipsontrading.com. Check us out if you really want to learn our strategy. Join us at tipsontrading.com. We have an amazing team that teaches stocks, forex, and options. Everything is risk controlled with amazing returns on investment. We've been up over 10% since the beginning of 2017, and we're only in the second month. So we're using the same formula for success. And yes, if you're interested, check us out. Take care and have a great day.